everybody. So I had a special request from one of my longtime YouTube subscribers by the name of Gi-HardNut. This one's for you, bro. So he requested I do a video of my collection that was inside my cabinet. Now I have my green screen over here, so hopefully I'll be able to, with the program I'm using, put something in the background for you guys that are not interested in figurines and collectibles. So because we are still 2018 since the making of this video, I'm going to first showcase Kratos, the God of War. So this one I got with, it was a session. Yeah, it should have been a session. Not marked underneath, but I'm pretty sure that's where I got this from. So look at the amazing detail. Like, this is very much plastic. It's not nothing special, but look at the amazing details in the face of the God of War, Kratos. Yeah, great details in the chains and everywhere else you look, including the toes for those with a foot fetish. Naughty, naughty. And what's up his skirt? Oh, the God junk! Yes, he's wearing a diaper. He's not actually wearing anything special. So this was one of my favorite pieces, and this is back when games with the collector's edition were only like $10 to $20 more expensive. And look at the quality. Look at the quality. Very nice. Very nice. So the next one, another one of my favorites, and this is a much bigger one, much heavier. Look at this prime specimen of toxic masculinity. We got Marcus Phoenix from God of War. I got this one with Gears of War 3. And this has always been one of my favorite centerpieces. It is another plastic one, but this one is much harder and heavier. This weighs about, I would say, maybe 3 pounds or so. So look at that incredible freaking detail, guys. Look at that detail. His eyebrow is slightly off. His esthetician was off for the day, I guess. So Gi-HardNut, hope you're enjoying the video so far. So there's quite a few of these figurines, so I'm gonna likely break this up into a couple. That is beautiful. Look at that. Very, very nice. I just realized something. So that is Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War 3. Bellissima. Awesome. Next piece. This was from my last favorite Assassin's Creed 3. And this one is a model of Connor. So this is from the game where you played as a Native American assassin. Look at that detail. Now these are all plastic figurines, but look at the beautiful detail. So you have the assassin tomahawk over here, and you have your traditional assassin's blade. And as you can see, he's got all 5 fingers. So this is when the tradition stopped of having 4-finger dismounts. And you even have a little pistol in the back. I'm not sure if you guys can pick that up. But even look at the quiver now. Look at the space they have between the arrows and the quiver. And we have underneath the emblem. I give this figure 9 out of 10. And you can even see the detail in his face. Even though the majority of his face is covered, you can still pick out all the tiny details, right down to the eyebrows. And the scar that he has right over here. He got a can shave for his leg. Continuing with the Assassin's Creed Tradition. So actually I'm going to switch to the first ever collector's edition for Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 1. Altair. So again, a plastic one, but this is as small as it is. Hopefully my doesn't come out as a whistle like it just sounded like it did. So as small as this is, man, like, look at the detail of this. You got his little throwing knives over here. You have his... what was that? Yeah, that was the thing on the back over here. That's his... so what is that thing that Daryl uses? Crossbow. And you can even see the freaking tiny little blade. Right between the fifth metacarp, well, the fifth finger and the middle finger. Very bad, you're gonna get very bad giving middle finger. So, Assassin's Creed 1. And continuing with the Tradition Ezio. So this one is very much a glam type of character. Italians, typical Italians. So you know what, the game was not that bad, but I still preferred Assassin's Creed 3 over this one. I never got a chance to finish it. But it's another plastic figurine, but look at the beautiful attention to detail. They even put the little details of the leather on his cape. Very, very nice. And again, all 5 fingers present and accounted for. And as you can see, I don't know if you guys can pick this up, but they even tried to put in a little detail for the lace sleeve that he had. And now this probably won't be picked up, but on the lower layers of his outfit, there's actually little designs. So if you could pick that up, that'd be awesome, because it is very well made. So that is Ezio Auditore. Just to go back, actually, when the first Assassin's Creed first came out, my friends and I were kind of freaking out because, just like Fallout 4, Fallout 4, the character looked a lot like yours truly when I was at that age. We were very, very, very creepy. Masonic lore, what? Now, this one is another favorite. If you guys have PlayStation, you have most likely played it as well. So this one was Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series. Another solid plastic rubber figurine with a lot of attention to detail. And we have his machine gun over here. Very well detailed. Now this one, I did not actually purchase it, and it did not come in a collector's edition of Uncharted. I got, as far as I know, I got this for free when I attended a Comic-Con from 2 years ago. So this Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception. figuring out the studio that made it, called Sideshow Collectibles. Now the reason why I'm holding the base with the character is because the base is kind of heavy and it drops off. But if it's like this, not a problem. Drake is able to stand on it. So very, very well detailed figurine. Especially if you look at his hair, you can see like all the little hairs, the detail and the details in the scarf. And even the machine gun bullets and his sidearm. So another very, very well made figurine. I'm going to do 2 more for this video and then break it up. Save the best one for last. Now this one is my man Batman. One day the dark nights shall rise. So this is a very, very small figurine, but very, very well made. A lot of freaking detail. Like anywhere you look, there's detail. His bulge, a lot of detail, like in the fabric of the material. Family friendly, can't do that, don't touch. No touching, no touching. His pecs, his freaking biceps, you got even the freaking veins in his freaking bicep. No more games. So very nicely detailed. This one I got actually from of all places, a vending machine at a video store. The now gone Videotron. Was it Videotron? Yeah, probably Videotron. This cost me like I think all of $2, and dude, I would have paid $5 for this easily. Very nice. And now for the last pièce. Some of you will get scared. Hiya, Georgie. Pennywise the Clown. So anybody that knows me knows how much I love the It book and movies. I have both the original release book, movie, and as well the release movie, and the more modern publishing of the movie. And originally when I first saw Pennywise, I was not a fan at all. He looked way too artsy-fartsy, and Skarsgård, I didn't think he had the chops to actually pull off the character. He was too tall, too lanky, and he just looked goofy. But man, bro, I am so glad I watched that movie. It became, no pun intended, my favorite horror movie, and actually one of my top 10 favorite movies. I'll make another video about that. Peter Skarsgård did a freaking phenomenal job. Like, he was born for that movie. So back to the figurine. It looks like he would glow in the dark, like his bib, his teeth, and his shoe, because the paint color would actually looks very close to what that would be. But sadly, it does not glow in the dark. It would have been really cool, because at nighttime this would have been glowing in my case. But that is not the case. So these are one of those bobblehead figures, and this one I got as a Christmas present last year from my little sister Adeline. And this is beautiful. As small as it is, another one that's very well detailed and cute horror cartoon. You can even see the cracks in his forehead. And the best thing of this, if you go into sewers with him, you'll float too! You'll float too! You'll float too! Alright, so that wraps it up for the first video. Gi-HardNut, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and everybody else, likewise. Stay tuned for part 2. I'm probably going to film it right after this. So, as always, hit those like buttons, leave some comments below, subscribe. Jigga Vega out.